The sequel to ARK, Survival Evolved, is ARK 2. It will debut on PC and next-generation consoles and will be a survival sandbox game similar to the first one, as was confirmed at the Game Awards in 2020. The events of ARK 2 will occur on a brand new planet. What other threats the players may face is unknown. But before we get into it, do me a favor and smash the like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell button for notifications whenever a new video is published. Can ARK 2 be played in VR? The answer to that is no. ARK 2 cannot be played in the VR. There is no official announcement of the game being available in VR. However, there is a game from the ARK that can be played in VR. The virtual reality adaptation of ARK, Survival Evolved, is called ARK Park, created by Snail/Peacock Studio with artistic guidance from Studio Wildcard. It was originally scheduled to launch on PlayStation VR in December 2017, but was delayed. On March 22, 2018, it launched for PSVR with HTC Vive and Oculus Rift. The location that Sky, a survivor, described in her Explorer notes appears to be ARK Park. The goal of the multiplayer virtual reality adventure game ARK Park was to completely immerse players in a dinosaur theme park. Your wish to see a planet where dinosaurs still walk freely thanks to this interactive experience will come true. There is no fixed plot or schedule in this huge, virtual world, so feel free to explore. Join your friends on multiplayer park tours to experience the thrill of up-close encounters with more than 100 prehistoric species. ARK Park gameplay. Snail Games has developed a different version of the ARK experience that is not quite as primitive and most definitely not as brutal, building on the ideas and game materials from ARK, Survival Evolved. ARK Park is exactly what it sounds like. It combines elements from the original ARK and Jurassic World. Players are dropped off at the main gate of a sizable dinosaur theme park, which functions more like a hybrid of an interactive museum display and a prehistoric zoo. You begin by touring the monorail station before boarding the train that will transport you to the actual park, and the fact that everything is taking place in spectacular virtual reality only adds to how immersive the experience is. You are dropped off by the train to a fancy museum with a variety of interactive displays, including holograms and kiosks, before moving on to the main part of the game, where you'll be doing a variety of tasks like finding and gathering crafting materials and dinosaur DNA, hatching your own dinosaur eggs and raising them to adulthood, or defending park technology from irate dinosaurs. You are free to explore these at your leisure. A local or online co-op and multiplayer mode is available in ARK Park, so you may enjoy the game with friends that have VR headsets. It's important to keep in mind that the tutorial is essentially the first 30 minutes of the game itself, with a guide explaining everything. As a result, when you begin the main game, you'll have to redo all of that information. You might as well skip the training if you feel confident making decisions on your own. Both the Vive and the Rift provided equal experiences when I played the game on both, with the exception of the controls. However, following the recent patch that allowed free movement, the Oculus Rift with touch provided the preferable experience with the analog sticks. ARK Park is a really busy gameplay. It's almost like sending your kids to a dinosaur summer camp. You'll go exploring and dig up things, pull plants, gather DNA samples, and utilize this machine that looks like a 3D printer to make different things from ideas and engrams back at your base. Dinosaurs are available for you to hatch, raise, and, if they grow big enough, ride around the park. You must prevent dinosaurs from destroying the mind control towers that keep the dinos submissive in a huge chunk of the game's rail gameplay, which reverts to a turret defensive shooter. ARK Park price. The price is my greatest concern about ARK Park. For now, $40 is simply too much for what this game offers. The quantity and quality of the content appear to still be in early access. This is the epitome of a sandbox game where you are free to create your own enjoyment. A $20 park admission would have been more appropriate. Although VR makes this prehistoric theme park much cooler and more interactive, there is some interesting stuff in store for both children and adults there, so I'd wait for a discount before playing ARK Park. Open park facilities. 3 facility maps, 5 exploration maps, and 6 fighting levels are now available in ARK Park. Visitors are free to wander the park at their own because there is no set plot line. Day and night cycles. 4 distinct times of day are portrayed in ARK Park's real-time day and night cycle: day, evening, night, and morning. Remember that local animals and plants are influenced by the time of day, with some appearing only at particular hours. A rich variety of ancient species. In ARK Park, there are more than 50 different prehistoric species. They can be interacted with, tamed, or even attacked by players. Players can use a gene scanner to gather DNA fragments from ancient species while exploring the environment. These can be used to expose specific details about the creatures or even to open crafting blueprints. Dino breeding and taming. The Forest Trail allows users to live out their childhood fantasy of owning a pet dinosaur. To get your own baby dinosaur, hatch eggs in the incubator. Incubation. Initially, eggs must be acquired by a variety of methods, including exploration or gifts. After obtaining it, put the egg in the incubator so it can hatch. Different kinds of eggs will hatch at various periods. Taming. You must regularly check on your young dino dino to make sure it grows up healthy. To monitor the dinosaur's growth and satiation rates, use the control panel in the bottom right corner of their cage. Make sure they've been fed well, because they'll continue growing even if you aren't around to see it. Vehicles and mount. Shuttle. Experience an awesome ride across the park and ocean by boarding the Crustal Shuttle. Jeep. Ride in a wild Jeep through the Sequoia rainforest while putting up with the chatty driver. Dinosaur mount. When you raise a dinosaur to adulthood, it can be used as a mount to accompany you on wonderful trip adventures. Crafting items. A holographic crafting table is placed into the forest trail. Players can build numerous items, including weapons, using this holographic device. What makes a firearm necessary in a park? You will learn soon enough. Blueprints can be unlocked by using the gene pieces you've gathered to unlock various blueprints. A holographic crafting table can be used to create an item using a blueprint that has been unlocked. Crafting. A holographic representation of the object, together with the substances needed and their amounts, will be shown on the holographic crafting table. If the requirements are right, click the craft button in the bottom right corner to start crafting. Defending brainwave. The park is filled with structures known as brainwave towers. The dinosaurs are prevented from seeing people as a threat or food by these structures. Sometimes these towers will collapse, and you might have to defend them against roving dinosaurs. There are several stages in this mode. Dinosaurs will attempt to attack the tower in waves throughout a level. To finish a level, you must fight every wave of dino attackers. When a level is successfully finished, the following one becomes unlocked. Each of the 3 selectable difficulties, day, dusk, and night, relates to a distinct time of day. Bosses and creatures. The opponents at ARK Park are boss variations rather than the original boss creatures, such as a giant Pulmonoscorpius boss, a new Rex version, etc. The only exception was the Megapithecus. Prior to TLC Pass 1, 2, and 3, Argentavis, Raptor, Rex, Sarco, Spinosaur, and Triceratops still possess their original skin. Megapithecus in ARK Park resembles Gigantopithecus in appearance because it developed a more gorilla-like stance as contrast to the upright human posture. A smaller version of Megapithecus does exist in one area of the defense, though. What do you think about the ARK Park? Are you interested on playing it? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. Before leaving, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell button for notifications on our future content. With that being said, see you in the next one.